In the haunted womb of Mavelon Creek, where the trees bleed oil and the skies don't speak, a cry rang out through smoke and shell, a babe born loud in a biomech hell. His cradle a crater still hot with death, suckled not milk but cordite breath. The bots came crawling cold and blind, but the babe just laughed. Y'all bots ain't my kind. He grew on rounds and rusted knives, befriending worms, doubts, and laser hives. By age of 5, he'd made a drum from a bot skull cracked and then some. A bard was born with buns of steel, with a heart that hummed a war-born zeal. They called him Hawkin, his soul unshaken, the Hellbard of the Creek Super Earth forsaken. The marsh, his lute in tow, a 6-stringed beast with a deadly glow. Each chord he strummed, a bot would fall, each chorus screamed, democracy for all! He learned to play on broken ribs of cadets long lost, now freedom's fibs. His melody harsh, unholy, loud, a funeral dirge for the mechanical crowd. And still he sang through laser fire. As mortars rained, he plucked each wire. He sang of war, of bombs and butts, of cadets blown clean through their armored guts. And when the bots advanced too near, he swung that lute with righteous fear. Not just a bard, but a blunt force trauma. He cracked steel skulls like ripe bananas. Once walked to the high command, lute on back and a flare in hand. He stared them down, chewed bug jerky slow, and said, I need a tank or I don't go. But tanks were scarce and orders cold, so they gave him a recoilless rifle bolt. With it, he danced cross battles drum, firing verses with every Carrara boom. He'd blast a stanza through their core, then hum a solo from a bot's own gore. He scribbled notes on spent shell casings, signed each verse with freedom's facings. He didn't dodge, he played between, each note a scream, each blast obscene. With cadets in tow and bots in fear, they sang of him from front to rear. Of the Southern strummer, now every drop a whisper flows. Where goes the bard? Our anthem goes. They see his hat mid-plasma storm, and know the creek-born soul still swarms. He leads the charge in thongs or plate, with cadence, lute, and stance irate. One hand on strings, the other slung, recoilless truths from a patriot's lung. He plays not for fame or gold or girls, but for the right to set the world a-whirl. And when the bots regroup and rise, he tunes his lute and their logic dies. And the